Spirit breathe on our spirit. And let everyone that will say amen go back home with testimony today. Thank you, faithful God. In Jesus' mighty name we are praying. Let me hear your loudest amen here. Join your hand, put your hand together for the Lord as you take your seat, please. In the name of Jesus. Genesis chapter 37. Genesis chapter 37. Holy Ghost, thank you. Genesis 37. And in verse 5. And Joseph dreamed a dream, and he told his brethren, and they hated him yet the more. I'm already in verse 20. Come now, therefore, and let us slay him, and cast him to some pit. And we will say, some evil beasts are before him, and we shall see what will become of his dream. Hallelujah. From there, let's move and go to chapter number 41. Chapter number 41, please. The same Genesis. I read verse 14. Then Pharaoh sent and called Joseph, and they brought him hastily out of the dungeon, and he showed himself, and changed his raiment, and came in unto Pharaoh. I'm already in verse 37. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh, and the eyes of all his servants. And Pharaoh said unto his servant, can we find such a one as this, a man in whom the Spirit of God is? And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God has shown you all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto your word shall all my people be ruled. Only in the throne will I be greater than thee. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set you over the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand, and put it upon Joseph's hand, and arrayed him in first sort of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck. And he made him to ride in the second chariot which he had, and they cried before him both the knees. And he made him ruler over all the Egypt. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in the land of Egypt. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Sephanephera, and he gave him to wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. Verse 46. And Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh, and went throughout all the land of Egypt. The last chapter of the book of Genesis, chapter number 50. And when Joseph's brethren saw that their father was dead, they said, Joseph will peradventure hate us, and will certainly require us of all the evil that we have done to him. And they sent a messenger unto Joseph, saying, your father did his command before he died, saying, so shall ye say unto Joseph, forgive, I pray thee now, the trespass of brethren and their sin, for they did unto you the evil. And now we pray thee, forgive the trespass of your servant of God, servants of the God of your father. And Joseph wept when they spake unto him. And his brethren also went and fell down before his face. And they said, behold, we be your servants. And Joseph said unto them, fear not, for I am not in the place of God. But as for you, you thought it evil against me, that God meant it for good, to bring it to pass, as it is say, to save most people alive. Now therefore fear not, I will nourish you and your little ones. And he comforted them and spake kindly unto them. My story will end well. My story will end well. I would like you to rise on your feet. First, shout it 7 times. My story will end well. Now do me a favor, walk up to 7 people, prophesy to them, your story will end well. I say, tell your neighbor again, your story will end well. Come, bless you, put your hands together, have your seat. Holy Spirit, thank you. Everyone everyone listen to me within the few minutes I have. The first thing I need to tell you is this. Everyone that is living have a story, including you that you are seated now. All of us have stories. Everyone that is living on the surface have stories, have stories, have stories. The problem with many of us is sometimes we forget that we have stories. Sometimes we forget that we have our own story. We have our own story. You have your own story. I have my own story. Everybody have a story. That's the truth. Your story talk about your history. It talk about where you're coming from. It talk about who you used to be. It talk about who you are now. It talk about the things you have gone through in life. It talk about so many things about you that even those who are close to you don't know. But God knows. Number two, stories vary from place to place and person to person. But all the same, they are stories. To Mr. A, the story may be all kind of afflictions of life from the family house. To Mr. B, the story may be all kind of temptations from wherever. To Mr. C, the story may be something else that some landlord did to him or her. But somehow, the story may differ, but everybody still have a story. Number three, inside every story, there are ups and there are downs. Inside every story, there are ups and there are downs. The ups talks about the favor. The ups talks about your good side. The ups talk about the good thing that people know about you. The ups talk about the glory. The ups talk about the opportunity you have. The ups talk about the blessing, the favor, all the good things you have around you. The ups talk about all those great things and good things you have seen in life, you have accomplished in life that people can point to. Of course, the down talk about the shortcomings. It talks about the minuses. It talks about the travail. It talks about the troubles of life. It talks about those secret things that nobody knows about you, but they are there all the same. Everybody have a story. Story different from place to place. Story will filled with ups and downs. Number four, in all stories, what matter is how you face them and how you end them. How you face them and how you end them. In all stories, what matters is how you face what comes your way. How you handle what comes your way. How you face the troubles of life, the challenges of life, the difficulties of life that comes your way. How did you handle them? How did you confront them? And how will you end your story? Let me pray for everybody who said the loudest amen here. May your story end well. You are not saying amen. May your story end well. I prophesy again. May your story end well. Let me hear your amen again. May your story end well. But my emphasis today is just one aspect. If, and that's number 5, if your story will end colorfully, get ready to confront challenges of life. If your story will end colorfully, it's going to end well, get ready to confront challenges of life. Get ready to confront them. Get ready to confront them. Get ready to face them. Get ready to handle them. Get ready to deal with them. The challenges you are running away from will stay with you, will wait for you one day. So you must be ready to face them and to confront them. Now, in the life of this personality we've been checking for over a week now, I talk about the man called Joseph. The Holy Ghost showed me 12 major challenges in his life. And I only mentioned them briefly because that's what I really emphasize for today. In his life, I saw 12 major challenges. In actual fact, when your destiny is a colorful destiny, get ready for more challenges. one she ever gave birth to. Some were crying, all kind of things. And I said, God, what's going on? God said, I permitted it that time. I allowed because I know one day you'll be sharing the testimony. There is somebody here, what you are going through now will become a testimony tomorrow. The person is not here. It will become a testimony tomorrow. 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 Let me hear your loud amen if you are the one I am talking to. Practical is different from theory. What you read, what you read, what you read, you add is different from what you have gone through. So when you are quoting Bible, quoting this, it's okay. But if you have gone through it, you will be able to explain better because you have had the experience. So you will understand something better. You've never faced death in your life, you may not mean what it means to be at the point of death. You've never been sick in your life, you may not know what it means to become sick. You've never seen poverty, you may not know what it means to become poor. People have never lied against you, you may not know what it means when people lie against somebody. But when you're going through it, when it's going on around you, you'll be able to handle it better. Why? You have gone through it. Am I talking to anybody in this house? I was in my office one day, and a man came from somewhere, and he told me a lot of story. But the summary, all these great men, they are not good. That one is not good. That one is not good. In fact, from the moment he started, they are not good, I get angry inside. Let me allow him to finish. So at the end of the day, so what's the summary? The summary, you see, I work in that place, this is what happened. I work in that place, mention the major ministry in Nigeria here. I said, this one, as at now, the problem is my wife is sick in the hospital and we need that money. And I asked her, they can't give me. I said, don't you think? Can't you see all these fathers in there? They are not good people. Inside of me, I was angry already. And by the time I said, so what do you want me to do now? He said, you see, God just told me. God appeared to me. God gave me a revelation that I should come and meet you. You will solve the problem for me. I said, because I'm good. I'm better than those great men. You are seeing a dummy who doesn't have brain. If you can condemn 1, 2, 3, 4 fathers that I know, who am I? If you walk out of this way, you condemn me also. I'm sorry, I have no dime to give you. Leave. The spirit in you, I've seen ingratitude in you. If you can condemn 5 fathers already, who am I? You will condemn me also somewhere. Look up everybody here. Anyone speaking evil of others around you, most likely will speak evil about you one day. Just be real. This is life, I'm telling you. I've been there. Oh. This same office, I was there one day, a woman woke up here. She came for money. Why can't you just talk about money and go quietly? I would love it. So she began, mentioned again, all kind of people in Lagos. And at the end of the day, she needed money. For mentioning all those men, I'm not happy. You should have just said, sir, I need help. This is my problem. Help me. I will help if I have it. But to rubbish all those people around me, look out, if you accept people who rubbish others, most likely somebody will rise up and they will rubbish you also. It's a seed. Can somebody say amen here? So the moment she finished, I said, woman, I would have loved to help you, but because of all these people you are rubbish, I'm not sorry. This place is not a place where you speak evil of people. I can't help you. Barely 4 or 5 months after, I am standing before God. Liars will go to hell. I went to meet a friend of mine in Ajawo Estate. As I walk into the office, I saw her there. In the reception, waiting to see the man of God. She saw me and I recognized her. How are you, madam? She looked at me. I walked in. 2, 3 minutes after, she disappeared. She knew what would happen. She moved from one place to the other. Everyone who will say amen here, whatsoever you have suffered in your life before, you will not suffer again. If you have not gone through something, you may not know what it means, sir. When you go to, you know, oh, this is life. I pray for everyone that will say amen. If you have suffered before, you will not suffer again. Amen. Let me pray for somebody. Oh, do you know somebody can be eating and drinking with you and yet undermining you? And you will never know. You will only know when something happened. Just yesterday I was reading, I don't know, one of the papers. And I read the story, I know, in our country here, but I don't want to go mention anybody's name. This fellow was introduced, a lecturer in one university, introduced to one of the ogas, one of the ministers or whatever, by somebody, just so if there's any, and just said they brought him in. And over the period of time, became assistant. Over the period, they turned him to something else. Over the, they now make him the clinic of one of the parastatals. Nobody can call him on phone again. Nobody can do anything again. He now turned down almost everybody from everywhere. And now begin to work as almost everybody, including the fellow who introduced him. But you see, no condition is permanent. Time change. Things change. It doesn't take long, some things happen. And before they know it, they remove him. Now he's facing FCC as I'm talking now. And now he's going through all kind of... Now who will he run to? Nobody to run to again. Because everyone on the ladder to his success, he has removed all the ladder. On your way up, be careful. You know why? The ladder that carry you may need it to come down. I'm not too sure you are hearing me now. You may need it. This is not in the church alone, in your place or what, your place or what. Be said, wherever you find yourself, be nice, be good. You can never tell. The people who help you up, you may need them another day. Don't get up there and say you don't need anybody. The only one who doesn't need anybody is God Almighty. You and me, we will still need people. Can somebody say amen in this house? The story of Joseph was surrounded with all kind of stories, all kind of things around his story. And I was mentioned, there are about 12 things I can mention about the challenges he's faced. When your destiny is a colorful one, get ready for challenges of life. Number one, hatred. The Bible says, and they hated him. Who hated him? His own family member. Raise up, young, wherever you are. In the name that is above every name. Anyone here that you are suffering hatred, if your amen will turn that, God deliver you today. You don't know why the hatred in your office. You don't know why the hatred in the family. You just don't know why. But you know they hated you. Raise up your hand again. As your amen turn that, may God defend you. If I will hear your amen, may God fight you. May the Lord fight for you. My God will fight for you. Let me hear somebody say amen here. I'm addressing some cases already. Number two, in the life of Joseph, which I discovered there, the Bible said, one, they hated him. Number two, they conspired against him. I prophesy under God, any area of your life that you have been a victim of conspiracy, as your amen thunder, God will make a way for you. The Lord will deliver you. The Lord will fight for you. Somebody shout in the name of Jesus. The conspiracy end today. I will no longer suffer conspiracy in my life. Let me hear your amen. Conspiracy in your place of work. Oh, sir, I saw people in my... Shut up your mouth. Or that you should pray that it will not happen. Anywhere conspiracy can come. It can happen in any office. It can happen in any family. You just pray it will not happen. And let me say to somebody here, as long as you remain at this level where you are, you may not have conspiracy. The moment promotion and lifting come, get ready. Because some people will be envious. And when people become envious, they can conspire against you. Can somebody say amen now? But by the grace of God, the conspiracy will not last. Number three, that he faces in his challenge is what I will call rejection. No, even before rejection, let me go to that. Number three, the third one I saw is what I call nakedness of life. The moment they saw him coming, the Bible said, here cometh the dreamer, conspiracy, and the Bible said they removed his garment of many colors. Nakedness. They exposed him to nakedness. They exposed him to nakedness. They remove his covering. They remove his garment. I don't know who you are today. They remove your garment. Thus saith the Lord, I will give you a better one. I don't know who I'm praying for. I will give you a better one. Your job may be your garment. God will give you a better job. Your husband may be a garment. God will give you another one. Maybe a relationship is your garment. God will give you a better one. Maybe the house where you are living, God will give you a better one. I don't know what that thing is that is around you that God has used to cover you, and the enemy remove it. God will give you a better one. Let me hear your loudest amen. One of the worst things that can happen to a man is to be exposed to nakedness. When you are naked, there's your shame is out everywhere. I speak under God, you will not suffer shame. Can't you say amen? You will not suffer shame. You are not saying it, you will not suffer shame. Under God again, you will not suffer shame. Everyone saying amen, you will not suffer shame. If you are saying amen, you will not suffer shame. Nakedness, you will not be exposed. Sorry. Can I hear your loudest amen? One of the things I hate in my life is to see people ridiculed, embarrassed, put to shame. I just don't like it. I will fight it. I will say no. Why? I just don't like it. Maybe because I've been there before. I just don't like it. And I've seen so many people around me who at one time or the other, it's like the enemy want to expose them to nakedness. And I said, I don't know. The moment I know, I get up. I say, no, we can't allow this. It won't happen. We must do something about it. The worst thing that can happen to a man is to be exposed to nakedness. And on our journey of destiny, a time will come when it seems as if that's what wants to happen. Look up here. To be exposed to deaconess is just about money. Sometimes it could be that you are inholing people or somebody want to put you to shame because of money. But sometimes it may not even be about money matter. It could be something else. But if you get to the hope, it's nakedness. Am I talking to anybody here? I was sharing with some of our brethren here a few days ago how somebody was to get married in this church years past. And 3-4 days before the wedding, somebody came here and pasted one terrible thing by the wall there about him. And so some of you saw it and they brought it to me. And the fellow said, don't do this wedding, because of this and this. And they wrote all kind of things. Humanly speaking, one should work on it. But I said to myself, who is this fellow? I don't know. And I said, can you help me call the line that is there? And I tried to get the fellow online. Are you the one? He said, yes, sir. I have so many things against this fellow. That's good. Can you come and explain? Let me know. I said, no, I don't have it. I said, well, I'm sorry. If you can't come, I can't do anything. I can't spoil somebody's day of joy just because you said something. What if you are not saying the truth? Look up here. Be careful the way you treat people. And be careful the way you receive what people tell you about people also. You know why? Like I said, everybody has a story. A child of God will find out the truth so that you don't mess up your own life. And I said, come, I will spoil this guy's joy. If everything you wrote are true, come, we'll talk about it. I know what to do. But until I found out, I'm not doing anything. He said, I can't come there. He said, forget about it. So we had the wedding. Of course, that fellow got married here, got to know about it, and he came to meet me. He said, Daddy, what's going on? I had this one. I said, don't worry your head. He said, but Dad, I said, don't worry. Daddy, me. I said, don't worry your head. If the fellow show up good. Even if truly you have committed any sin, we will go before God for mercy. And we will find out what can we do. Look up here. The Bible says, he that have committed no sin, let him be the first to throw the first stone. You know one problem many of us have in the church? We forget where we are coming from. I beg you today, be the last to cut a stone over somebody's error. Why? You have many blunders that God saved you from. I have so many that God saved me from. Should I tell you the truth? Many times, the unknown blunders we are committing are more than the one that people know. Come, Oga. This fellow mess up, whatever it is. I don't know what he did. But whatever it is. And I come here, and I'm ready to do anything to mess him up. And as a matter of fact, before I left home, I've done some more terrible things than what he did. But because people don't know what I did. So I feel safe. But because they know his own, everyone was condemned. I pray for all of us. May God give us the good heart. The Bible says, if God will mark iniquity, who will stand? No one. Not you, not me. Am I teaching anybody anything here? Am I saying we should condone iniquity? No, sir. Am I saying we should condone sin? No, sir. But more than anything, let us have a heart of love more than a critical heart. During the vigil, I was sharing the story of a woman that God used to win a whole country, a whole nation to the Lord. The Samaritan woman, yes or no? Talk to me. The Samaritan, yes or no? Now, the Bible recorded that the apostle went to the city to buy food. And before they came by, Jesus was there, and the woman came to fetch water, and there was discussion. Give me water, I will not give you water. Okay, give me. If you don't give me, I'll give you a better one. One thing led to the other. But at the end of it, Jesus now began to talk to the woman. Oh, you are correct. I know what you are saying. Okay, go and call your husband. Say, I don't have any husband. He said, you are correct, you don't have any husband, but you have 7 already. The 7th one is not even your husband. And the man said, my God, I've never heard this before. Who are you to know everything? She went to the city and brought the whole city to come and hear the gospel. I told you during the vigil, what she did, all the apostles put together, 12 of them can't do it. You know why? Number one, Samaritan and Jew, they don't relate. It's a taboo. They see themselves, you are not, so they don't do that at all. So you can't even break that barrier of tradition, you can't preach to them. Number two, how long will it take the 11 to win the whole city? But one woman, known for some terrible thing, a professional prostitute in the city, won the whole city to the Lord. If it were to be you and me, we will condemn her to death. Seeing her coming to fetch water, we will not even talk to her. May I say with all humility, many of us need to remove what I call our holiness spectacles so that we can reach out to the unreached, so that we can reach out to sinners. Let us begin to have more out of love than more out of criticism. Let us begin to have more out of love than more out of condemnation. Let us begin to have the heart of God that we ourselves we are product of mercy and grace. than the art of condemnation and fault finding. Can somebody say amen here? I'll be on this side for a while, and I can tell you something without closing my eyes. One is better than the other. The people who have a simple heart enjoy more grace. Two men came to the sanctuary. One of them was busy telling God all his righteousness. The other one said, God, just have mercy. The Bible said the other one went home more justified than the first one. When you claim you are somebody before God, you become nobody. But when you say, God, I'm nothing, God raise you. Everyone whose amen will turn at 2019, may God raise you. I thought I'm preaching to you. May the Lord raise you. May God 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 raise you. Wherever you are, say, put your hand on your heart. Say, Father, sanctify my heart. Purify my heart. Give me the right heart that can win souls. Give me the right heart that will enjoy grace and that will enjoy mercy. Can I hear your loudest amen here? Have your seat. God bless you, brother. Come here, pastor. No, are you pastor? You become one day, don't worry. Is your pastor here, yes or no? Is your pastor here, yes or no? Ask him. Has he ever offended me? He will tell you 1,000 times. Ask him, have I ever beat him several times? Correction, all kinds. All kinds. Why? I want his life to become better. But if mommy and myself are not at home today, we hand over the church to him. We don't care. Despite all, even me with my title, there are people who say beat me with king. I won't tell you, if I tell you that you'll be shocked. They beat me with king. And it's love, sir. If they don't love me, they won't care until I perish. Raise up here and say, Father, for me to become 1,000 times better, everyone that can help me to grow, to become better, oh God, send them to my life. Can I hear your loudest amen here? And ask him also, will tell you, more than anyone on the surface of the earth that I know. I don't know the one I don't know. That I know. Issues of his life that people don't know. I'm the one that's involved. I don't think you come. That nobody knows anything about. And nobody have ever been able to do anything about. Me, I'm the one that will be there. But you don't know, and you don't need to know, and you can't know. It's none of your business. Am I talking to anybody here? Before I ever even get married, forget about your pastor. I'm not saying it's not your pastor, but it's my own son. Am I talking to anybody here? I remember like yesterday, his first daughter. When we are going to, Holy Ghost help me. Why am I remembering all this thing now? When we are going to give birth to that baby, when he's the one, not me. He's the owner of the baby. When they were to give birth to that baby, he was busy in the office. I don't know what he was doing. It was mommy and myself that will carry the wife, and they run to the hospital. I said, Mommy, you stay with her. I can't stay. I'm coming back home. And they are there. They have given birth to the baby. Mommy was there before he showed up, before he came back. He only came back to see the baby and going up and down like jaka, 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 jaka. Amen. You will make it. I want to hear you, you will make it. Now, and what happened to Joseph? And the next thing they did, they stripped him of his clothes. Nakedness. I'm just sharing with you that everybody needs somebody to cover you up. I don't care what you think. Everybody needs somebody to cover them up. I need it, you need it. I need you to cover me up. You need me to cover you up. Something will happen one day that somebody is the one that can handle it. That is life. Can somebody say amen now? Number four, wherever you are, is what I will now call rejection. They sold him away. That's rejection. They don't want to see him again. Have you suffered rejection? Raise up your hands and say, Father, in all areas where I have suffered rejection by yourself, arise and help me. Arise and help me. Arise and help me. Say it again. Arise, oh God, and help me. Let me help somebody here. Don't commit suicide because of rejection. Don't kill yourself because of rejection. Never you think the end has come because of rejection. There are some people rejected you, doesn't mean that God have rejected you. In after fact, some people must reject you for God to accept you. Some people must reject you for God to take you up. Some people must reject for God to raise some other people who will accept you. So it's part of life. It's part of your story. It's a chapter in your story. That chapter cannot be the end of the chapter. It's just one chapter. Your story will see end well. Your story will see end well. Your story. And at the end of the day, my father said, out of my house. I give you 3 days. It's either you change and come back to our religion or you are gone. 3 days after, I'm out of the house. He threw me out. Total rejection from everywhere. And my father went ahead. He told all my siblings, if I see him around you, I will curse you. So everybody also back out. Nobody want to see me. But look up here. The stone, which the Buddha have rejected, now has become what? I'm only telling you today, the rejection can't mark the end of your story. It's a phase in your life. Your company rejected you. Where you are working rejected you. Family rejected you. You are in a relationship, something happened, and they rejected you. Something better is being prepared for you. Hey, I don't know what I'm praying for. Something better is being prepared. Something better is waiting. Something better is coming. You walk on your feet. Help me announce those 5. Tell them if you have suffered rejection, something better is coming. If you have suffered rejection, something better is coming. If you have suffered rejection, something better is coming. It's coming. Can someone shout the amen here now? Have your seat. There are things I can talk very well because I've been there. That's why I say this is not story. It's raw, practical. Out. And truly, everybody backed out. Everything was seized. I left with 3 shares. I don't know whether 3 something. The fan, there's one what we call this standing fan in my house. In those days, we call it, is it CKD or CDK? Eh? KD, God bless you. We have old people here. Not this, I mean, all this Ajabota that doesn't know anything. KDK. That's the fun. My father sees that KDK. I can't forget till Jesus come. That one is Holy Ghost have mercy. He collected the KDK to show me, but you are in trouble. And he added, he put, there's what you call extra on my own case, a curse. You will never amount to anything in life. And when you hear a curse like that, it's still on you. But when God is on your side, it's over. Here we are today. All family, they are big, with a large family, but I thank God. It's God that has been faithful. Everyone have to, one way or the other, want to know where I am, want to see me for one thing or the other. I don't care. I'm just with Jesus, and He's faithful. So have you suffered rejection? It will not be the end of your story. What happened after that? From rejection now, you find the same in a strange land. I call that a period of loneliness. Imagine a young boy who have lived with his father and mother for 17 years. Living, now the mother died, the father for 17 years. The father that loved him, all the 11 brethren, even though some of them did not like him, but at least he see them, they relate, they talk. And the father that really loved him for 13 years rather, he lived with them for 17 years, but for almost 13 years after, he was alone in a strange land where there was nobody. Loneliness. Who are you here today? You are facing a season of loneliness. I have a good news for you. It won't be long. It will not long again. It will not continue. It will not continue. Loneliness, you have married people, you're not married, you are lonely. It will not continue again. Loneliness, everybody don't want to see you. It will not continue again. If I will hear your loudest amen, the loneliness will not continue. Remember, 2019, we're going to become 1,000 times better. That means something is coming. Hey, you are not saying something is coming. I want to hear you when something is coming. I carry people's children every day. I celebrate with people. I have my own biological children, I know. But then, It's long time I see babies that will play together. But of recent now, babies now will play together. You're not looking. Why are you looking at me like that? I say of recent I have babies now will play. I have in the spirit, I have in the flesh. That I just see babies say, hey, how are you? Mommy, baby. I look my bread, I just be singing. I see it a few days ago. Hey, who carry your bread, yo? Who carry your bread, yo? Who carry your... And I'm just doing my own thing. And somebody looking at me say, which one are you doing? I say, what thing I could do again? Why you wash it? After eating, drinking, that's one of the things to play with your grandbaby baby. So, why not? Under God, loneliness expire in your life now. Everyone that will say the loudest amen, you will not be lonely again. I see you people coming into your house, coming into your life. You will not be lonely again. God will bring somebody that will keep your company. God will bring somebody that will comfort you. God will bring somebody that will be there with you. God will be somebody who will share your burden, who will share your trouble, who will share your concern. Somebody will be there during the day. Somebody will be there during the night. Somebody that will make you happy. Somebody that will give you joy. Somebody that will give you peace. Say, oh God, help me. Loneliness. And from loneliness, what's the next sin? I get to another level, I call it humiliation. The humiliation was on two sides. Number one, when they're throwing him into a pit, you are humiliating him. Number two, when he was now hired to become a slave, it's a humiliation. He suffered humiliation. All this happened to a man whose story will eventually end well. Raise up and say, Father, no matter what has happened, no matter what is happening now, I believe you. My story will end well. Do you know all this I'm sharing today happened to just one man? Yet, that man loved God, though. Yet, that man served God, though. Yet, that man is a beloved of the Lord. I beg you today, two things. One, that you're a child of God, loving God, you serve God doesn't mean that challenges of life may not come. The good news is this, you will overcome them. Number two, when you see anybody going through stuff or challenges of life, I've told you several initiatives, don't look down on them. Stop saying maybe because they have committed a sin. May I say with all humility, many times it may not be that they have committed any sin. Sometimes challenges come even to the most righteous and the most holy. You don't believe it? When you see Job, ask him. When you see Daniel, ask him. Even the Lord Jesus. So be careful the way you judge people, judge cases when you don't have the fact. Even if you have the fact, you are not God. Oh, to Joseph, and yet a good man. But it's a face. I say it's a face. Tell whoever is next in there, so it's a face. That face will go. Another face will come. That face will go. And you better say that face will go. Another face will come. That face will go. Another face will come. By the grace of God, my story. You better say what I'm saying. My story will end well. That is it. This is the last Sunday in the month of January. Before we move to another month, we have been praying and fasting since December. Some of us are still doing now. Get something settled in your spirit this last Sunday of January. My story will end well. After fasting and prayer, I just know my story will end well. Devil, you're a liar. It doesn't matter what happened. It doesn't matter what I've gone through. My story will end well. Humiliation. And after the humiliation, what next? The other challenge that came his way. After the humiliation, what I call setup. A woman just woke up from somewhere and set him up. Look up, there are devils out there. There are devils in every family house. There are devils in the neighborhood. In all of it, there are devils there. One woman just woke up one day, what can I do? And he tried to discredit this man, and he lied against him. What he never did, say he did it. I mean, how some people sleep, I don't know. You know this is not true, yet she said it. And nobody believed it. A man of God once said, the pain of what you have not done, that people say you have done, is more than the guilt of what you actually did. Should I repeat myself? I heard that from a man of God, and he sick into my spirit. He said, the pain of what you never did and they accuse you of it is more than the guilt of what you actually did. You have done it, you know you have done it, so you are guilty, that's okay. That's normal. But the pain of what you never, you will be asking, but how? But that's life. And it happened up to today. In your office, somebody can just wake up and say something. It can happen in where? But there's a God who will always stand for his own people. I'm just telling you the truth. No matter what you know how to do and not do it well, you will need God. Because it's ultimately the one that will help you. Everyone who will say amen here, God will stand for you. If you have been set up, I destroy the setup. In your place of work, I come against it. In the family house, I come against it. In your neighborhood, I come against it. In the house where you are living, that setup, I cancel it now. Let me hear your loudest amen. She lied against Joseph. That's a devil for you. That woman will be a devil. I repeat, a devil. A devil. But that's part of the journey of life. Then the next thing, what happened next? The next thing that happened after that is what I will call a season of forgetfulness. He did well to the baker and the butler, and then he said, you will be restored. And when you return to remember me, if I forgot him. Are you here today? And the people you have been nice to, they've forgotten you. Are you here today? The people you helped in the past, they have forgotten you. Are you here today? The people you opened doors for, they have forgotten you. Are you here today? The people that you helped with all your life, they have forgotten you. Are you here today? The people your mother, your father, your parents suffered for, now they are able to help you, they don't care. Are you here today? The people you help, their children, you've done a lot of things for them. Now it's your turn. They've forgotten you. I have a good news for you. Men may forget. God will not forget. Everyone that have been forgotten, as you jump on your feet and say this amen 3 times, as you are entering the month of February, you shall be remembered. In the name of Jesus, you shall be remembered. In the name of Jesus, you shall be remembered. As you say the loudest amen 3 more times again, you shall be remembered. Can I hear your amen one more time? Have your seat. Forgotten. Oh, brother, it can be painful. Let all of us be real. I want to beg you today, trust the Lord. You work for some people, they've forgotten you. When there was nothing, you are there. When they are struggling, you are there. Oh, man, now it is well with them, they don't remember you again. Turn to God. Don't allow that to turn your back on God. Don't turn your back on God. Turn to God. He will remember you. He will remember you. He will remember. And on your part, on my part, don't forget people who have been there for you. Can somebody say amen here? Because what we sow is what we will reap. Don't forget people who have been there for you. I was sharing this story here years ago, or not too long ago. I was ministering somewhere in Aja. And that day, I don't know, I was just asking, Holy Ghost, help me. Normally, I ask God, bless me, but now I just don't feel like, I just say, God, who are the people I must bless? Please, to be a balanced Christian, to be a good Christian, to grow as a mature Christian, it is not all the time you say, God, give me this, God, give me that, God's rest helper, God, do let them do something. Sometimes pray, God, who are the people I must bless? God, who are the people I must help? That's what makes you a balanced believer. That's what makes you a mature believer. Not just bring it, I receive, I collect, I receive. What can you also do? In your office, what can you do to better what's going on in that office? In your family house, what can you do to better the life of everybody? In the church where we're fellowshipping, what can you do to make things better in that church? Not just what would they give me, what can you also do? The other day, one of our younger brothers walked up to me in the church and said, we need this, and daddy, we need that, and you see, I've seen all these other brethren in the church, they are not helping anybody. I said, shut up your mouth. You say, why? I say, shut up your mouth. All these brethren you are talking about, they don't help anybody. Many of them have car. I say, yes, sir. When was the last time after the service you collected their keys? Say, let me help you wash your car. When was the last time, don't after say, sir, but that's, sir, Deacon, elder, whoever, before you go, let me wash your car. Help them wash it. When was that time you say, sir, will you be free? Let me come and hide your clothes for you. Then he was looking at me and said, I'm saying something strange. I said, all you want is to give you. What are you doing to help them? Say, be responsible for once. Get out of my office. You don't like it, but that's the truth. Am I talking to anybody here? Truth may be bitter, but truth is better. I'm not saying they should not help, but you also do something. Hello? Do something. Be a useful somewhere. There's something you can do. It's not that you may not be able to do it, but there's something you also can do. Do something. If it is just a word of encouragement, there should be something you can do for somebody. Do something. That's how to make life better. Remember somebody. Do something. Be of help to somebody. As I pray, God, remember me. Remember somebody also. So that day, I will just pray, Holy Ghost, help me. Who are the people? Who are the people? I just, not because I have so many, but that's what I just felt that day. And from nowhere, I had it. There's a man, many years ago, who introduced me to this shouting. introduced me unconsciously, not because he said I should be shouting. This, Holy Ghost help us. Do you know that something you learn unconsciously? Some of you preach on this altar now. This is not the way you talk before. But in the process of time, the thing rub on you. Some of you are professional stammerer before, like Ogunji. But now, if they preach now, you'll be looking at them. Some of you are shy before. You can't stand. Were you the one that was saying the other day that your leg was shivering like this? But now, everybody now standing. We thank God. We thank God. Sometimes I sit down and ask people to do some things. Not because I do, but it's better that way. Let people also learn how to do some things. Can somebody say amen here? It's better that way. That's how to grow. That's how to multiply yourself. You shouldn't be the only one. They make mistakes, but you keep on guiding them and helping them. I made so many mistakes, they help me to get to where I am. So help them also to get there. Can somebody say amen here? Nobody arrives somewhere overnight. All of us are products of somebody helping us. So I remember in those days, all Ijebu land, Ijebu Ode, Ijebu Ife, Ijebu Remo, Iperu, all kind of places. We always have this crusade. Almost every weekend there will be a crusade. And this whole Baba is speaking Yoruba. Once he's ready, he's the one in charge. They will always look for me to come and interpret. So when he say, Jesus is the Lord. How could you don't say Jesus, you will die? Money, Jesus, Jesus is the Lord. Money, Jesus, Jesus is the Lord. Money. There is no way you will not learn to shout. Because he will be saying his own. Money, Jesus, money, Jesus, concern me. You will shout. You will shout. You will shout. Because you have to catch up with him. That's where the thing came on me indirectly. Well, anyway, I just remember him. I said, Holy Ghost, where is he, Baba, now? I used to know many years ago. But at the point I left the place, went somewhere, something happened again, some other thing happened again. I don't want to go into those things. So I began to look for him. So that day in the hotel room, I picked my phone. And I said, begin to call people who can know him. And almost everybody I call, I want story to tell me. One of them said, so you did not hear? I hear what? Can you control see? It's not this again. Everything they were telling was negative. And I said, sir, I'm not asking about those things. Where can I find him? Someone said, if he's not even with you, can you call church again? That's not my problem. Where can I find? That's what I'm asking. I'm not asking of his weakness or his strength. I'm not interested. Where can I find it? It doesn't matter his weakness. He has helped my life. Without him, I may not be where I am today. So I'm not interested in all this other story. So one of them I now call was said, the way you are talking, I hope it's nothing. I said, well, there's something. He said, what is it? I said, you just let me know how to get him. It's all right. I can do something for you. Can you give me 30 minutes? I can get somebody who knows the wife. And the wife will help us. I said, that's what I want to hear. Eventually, they call me back. And then I got the number of the wife, and I called. And she answered, Mama, whatever. And at the end of the day, where are you now? She also wants to tell me a lot of stories. I said, Mommy, we'll be talking about the stories. All I want to know, do you have an account? He said, account? I said, yes. He said, I don't have, but my daughter have. Do you trust your daughter? He said, yes, sir. He said, what happened? I said, I'm sending some money there now. Kilawi, what did you say? I said, I'm sending some money now. I don't know whether she asked me how much or whatever. But the moment I said, she said, account. If I know that, I would have finished my preaching. They send the account. 2-3 minutes, they come. Have you seen it? I said, Motiri. 5 minutes after. And I said, today, I will send it before 12 midnight. 12 noon. Unfortunately, where I was, I couldn't get to the bank on time, their bank. So their bank is far. There's no way I can transfer anything, not this, all this, your internet, whatever. I don't know some of those. We have to look for that bank. So I said, until we get there. So I said, it will come in today. Eventually, Holy Ghost, help me. Let me pray for somebody here. Somebody that will be a blessing to you. This day, as your amen thunder, may God put them under pressure. Somebody that will recommend you. As your amen thunder, may God put them under pressure. Somebody that will open doors for you. As your amen thunder, may God put them under pressure. Somebody will take over your battles. As your amen thunder, may God put them under pressure. Somebody that will make you sing a new song. As your amen thunder, may God put them under pressure. Can I hear your loudest amen again? We left Aja, and I think inside that Debbie, you are you. I don't know which of them. It was I said, just go now. You must look for this bank. It's one of these banks that are this funny bank that you don't see everywhere. You have to, I don't know, I've forgotten the name, whether inland or whatever. I said, it doesn't matter anyhow. They said, the only one we can get now is going to be a Mushin or wherever. I said, wherever, just make sure you get there today. Once we're on our way, and it got to a point, all kind of hold up on the way. And I was checking the time. The bank will close. I said, God, what will I do? I said to them, you get down, this is the money, go and pay to that. I will drive myself. You see, when the Holy Ghost speaks, I don't ask questions. This is not the end to be a big man. You can't be a big man before the one who created you and raised you from nothing. I said, give me the... I said, but Daddy, can you... I said, don't worry. Before I hire you, I drive now. I said, oh, come now. What's the big deal? Let me drive myself. You take Okada, get to the bank, and make sure the money enter the account today. So, he handed over and I collected the vehicle. After about 20 minutes, he now called, he said, I'm inside the bank. I said, it's okay. Wherever we meet, what matter, he just pay. So he paid. They received the alert on the other side. I think then I have the second problem. They call me back. Olúwa, mo sọ lórí òkè lẹ́ni pé ẹni tó bá gbógun tì yín, mo gbàdúrà látorí òkè yìí, àwọn ọmọ yẹn when she began this, and you know there's some aspect of Yoruba prayer. Hey, you will know it's prayer. Money, mommy, is okay, it's okay. And she, ragadayaba. Mom, what I say? Lord, and she began. A man of God once said, if there are problems and doesn't know what to do, he said it's so simple. He said what? He will only forward the name of the person giving him trouble to at least 20 people that always send money to every day. They will take care of it. Did you hear what I just said now? Maybe you did not hear me. That man of God said, if there's any major problem that's giving too much attention, he will forward the name of the fellow to at least 20 people that he send money to every month. He said, he won't bother himself. They will finish him. And I said, come to think of it, it's true. Because whoever wants to take food from the man who is helping you is your enemy. They know what to do. And I said, come, boy. He said, I will only forward your name to 10 mountains. Where I send prayer every now and then, they know what to do. I send them money without asking anything. I just give them, I have a problem. Before I finish, say, problem. Egbewa. Bring it, Egbewa. Anything problem, just bring it to us. Kilebeka she. Shekoku. Abiko yaro. Abikangeli John. Kangeli no legba. I know those people, they know how to pray some prayer. Angeli no legba, angeli no legba, angeli no legba. What I and God answered their prayers, oh. Don't joke with those fathers, oh. Some of them this early in the year now they can fast for 70 days non-stop. Breaking with kola nut every day. So Toma be angeli leyon lori. Edinio. Let me leave that side. Amen. You will make it. You are not saying you will make it. So the life challenge now just have forgetfulness. But let us conclude. All those one put together, one day, everything come to an end. Under God on this altar, I prophesy, may today be the day when all your troubles will come to an end. That challenge is coming to an end. That affliction is coming to an end. That sickness is coming to an end. That attack is coming to an end. That fear is coming to an end. That worry is coming to an end. That anxiety is coming to an end. If somebody shout amen, it ends so day. Your fear ends so day. Your trouble ends so day. The attack ends so day. Your shame ends so day. Your lack ends so day. Your loneliness ends today. Your nakedness ends today. Somebody shout, it ends so day. Have a seat. In conclusion today, what must you do? What do you need? I will only mention 3 things. If your story will end well, no matter the time, the situation, the circumstance, the attack, the trouble, I don't care what. If this year must end well, if this year will be different, if you're going to experience 1,000 times better blessing, better miracle, better favor, what must we do? Like one of my daughters was saying earlier on today, he said for every promise there must be conditions. Number 1, remain connected to God. I beg everybody here, 2019 have started. In the next 3 days, January will be gone. I don't know what will be coming. I don't know what will be going on. I don't know many things because I'm not God. But I tell you the truth, remain connected to God. No matter the time, the situation, remain connected. The ups and downs remain connected. You hear some bad news, remain connected. You hear something threatening your place of work business, remain connected. You are traveling and it's like they're going to be announced an accident, remain connected. You are flying and you don't know what's going on. No matter what, remain connected to God. Baba shared with us one of those early years he was traveling to UK. And I'll share the story here. And then shortly they're about getting to UK or they're already in UK. But before they land, and then the pilot said, well, we have some problems here. We have some problems here. And we are not sure what's going to happen now. And there's some problem, whatever it is. Is it the tire or the kinikon is not coming out? The tire of the plane is not coming out. That the boy said, the moment they said the tire is not coming out, so there's a problem. And normally, pilot will not tell you anything until when they know that this one we need to let people know. They will manage it, but when they now see that, well, there's nothing to do, they tell everybody. Immediately, Daddy said, all the big men that they were in business class together, Daddy said, big men don't want to die. Oh. You don't know? And I'm going to UK to do a mugo for my daughter. Why did I enter the plane? Daddy said, who asked her what she's going to do in UK? Why are you telling her why you're going to UK? Who asked you? Then one big man, who Baba said all along be going to toilet because he has this golden stick, walking stick. Whenever he's going to toilet, we just do it to show everybody. We may be in the same business club, but we are not the same. A golden stick. When the man heard that they said the tire is not coming out, the Baba jump up. He said, the man said, I'm going to toilet. The real toilet, I want to go to genuine toilet now. Do you know there's some news you hear, you feel like going to toilet? The thing will just come from nowhere. Big man, on the dysentery. They say, why are you going to say I'm coming, no? You may not even think before you go and come back. So the man got up, and as he was going, the air hostess said, hey, sir, everybody sit down. Who says? Who said that we should sit down? Don't you hear what they said? Who said we should sit down? And Daddy said, in fairness, he himself became afraid. Immediately he said, God, I'm sorry, you. Everybody have offended you. I forgive you in Jesus' name. Those I know, no. If it is from here to heaven, Lord, I forgive them. Anybody I've offended, anybody that offend me, I forgive them. Those I offended, please forgive me. He began to pray. In the midst of that prayer, the Lord spoke. You need God, though. I need God. It doesn't matter who we are, we all need Him. Issues will come that you will know that this is only God now I need. Nothing can solve it. And the Lord spoke. And the Lord said, son, don't bother yourself. Nothing will happen. I only want to speak to you. Because I know the moment you get to London now, they won't allow you to hear me. He said, Daddy, you want to speak? Continue. Anything you want to say, I'm hearing now. Say anything. He said, so he was listening to Baba God. And to make the matter worse, the pilot announced again, no problem. The fire brigade people, the fire people, they have already surrounded the airport. So all of them say, so we are not just going to die, we are going to burn. I mean, why would the fire brigade people? That means we are going to... Oh my God. Even the most courageous man will see something, become afraid. All of us, let's be real. You, at that moment, you know that it's only God. It's only God. You become, oh, your courage, I'm bold, which bold? The boldness will disappear. You know that you are not bold anything. You are not bold any, oh, bold. Tell your neighbor, oh, bold, kakam. Sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba. Tell your neighbor, you did not bold anything. No boldness. Who call boldness? When you see real thing, you know you're not bold. And God began to speak, and so God, whatever it is, I know God told him. I said, Lord. He said, from that moment, we were just having fun. All the guy were doing, we were just laughing. Why? He knew already. All will be well. Another occasion like that, he said, was traveling. That's why I love listening to Baba. He shares stories. You know, those stories stick to my spirit. He said, was traveling, and at a point, they said, there is turbulence and there will be problem, blah, 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 blah. He said the moment they announced, the fellow sitting next to him, that was the time they just served them food. He just left the food, couldn't eat again. But he himself knew, I'm getting to where we're going. So he said he finished his own food. And the man was looking at him and said, did you hear what the pilot just said now? He said, I heard. And you are eating. and you can see the food. He said, he ate. So once he finished, he asked the man, sir, can you don't need it? Can you pass it on to me? He said, no problem. He said, carry. Because the man was just praying, oh God, let us. Baba said he had the food. Few minutes before they landed, now said, well, it's okay. All the turbulence is over. The man looked at him and said, but I've eaten the food. You can't collect again. Everybody, we need God. Raise up your hand and say, Father, no matter what's coming up, no matter what is coming, no matter what happens, any situation this year, may your presence not leave me. Let me hear your loud amen here. Years ago, one of our brethren had a challenge, and then we had to arrange for her to be flown out of this country. And then, while they were there, they gave me a call one day. And they said, sir, Daddy, we need to take a decision. I said, what's the decision? He said, this baby. I said, what happened to the baby? He said, this is the problem now. What is on the ground now, they need to drain all the blood in this baby. A baby that is just 1 week old or 4 days old. And then they will drain the whole blood and have to pass another one. I said, continue. They said, the doctor, the specialist say it's 50-50. I said, what do you mean by 50-50? They said they are not sure of anything. So the question is, should they go ahead? If anything happens, it's not their fault. Or they should not go ahead. So I said, what do you want now? He said, Daddy, we want you to take a decision for us. It's easy for you to say some things about pastor. You will become one day. No, I'm praying for you, become one day. Then you will know what it means. That there are certain area of this world, it's only God. I said, what we want to say? To tell you I can't decide. Everybody look up to me. They are looking up to me. I'm the one that will take decision now. They are not here, but I have to take decision here. So I said, what should they say? I said, can you give me till tomorrow? You want me to say something and commit myself? No way. And you know one thing about life? When the going is good, people say, thank God. If it is bad, people will blame me for it. Especially church members who are not matured. Mature people will never try that. So I said, can you give me till tomorrow? They said, okay. So I left my house and I came here all alone to sleep here that night. I was on this altar. I'm sharing with you my story. I lay on this altar. I was just praying, Lord, what should I tell them? Should I ask them to do it or they should not do it? Because I don't know what will happen. And I don't want to take a decision. They say they rely on the man of God said. So I was crying. I was doing all kind of thing on my altar, just me and him alone. A time will come when it will be you and him alone. I'm begging you. Make sure you guide that relationship jealously. So I fell asleep here. I don't know when I slept, but I had a dream. In the dream, I saw that they brought the child, and I saw I was carrying the baby in my hand. That is enough for me. So the moment I woke up, I knew already what the Lord was saying. So they come in the morning. What should we tell them now? You want to hear my response? Tell them they should do anything they like. Why? God did not tell me they should do it. God did not tell me they should not do it. All that God showed me is that I carry baby in my hand. So I don't want to know what they want to do. All I know is you are coming back to this country with the baby. I said, tell them they should do anything they like. He said, but what they ask is they want whether they should or not. I said, I don't care. Tell them what I say. They should do anything they like. I can't see anything other than what he told me. Tell them they should do anything they like. And leave the rest. He said, but Daddy, I said, because I have this assurance from the Lord. And we left it like that. So they told them, they said, no, you have to do. No, do anything you like. I said, once you tell them, turn back, don't ask anything again. Don't stay with them. Don't let them confuse you. Leave them. You know what? They say if they don't do that thing, that boy will not survive. But eventually, you know what? After 2 days, they have to change them, but they did not do anything. The boy I'm talking about is a prophet you see jumping up and down today. When they brought that boy, he was like a lizard. From airport, they brought him to my house, like a lizard. The senior sister, I mean, the sister of the world father came to my house, saw the baby. No, I can't even carry. Anybody can carry. But I said to myself, if God show it, God will do it. Nothing more. When you see the boy jumping up and down now, I look, I laugh. Some of you don't know the meaning of prophet. Asoteleni. Every time God gives a prophetic instruction, there will be a reason. You don't know his full name? Prophet Adeshin Oluwa Kayode. That is my full name. Everything is his name. I'm not the one. They are the one that gave him the name. But that prophet is because he's a product of prophecy. I prophesy over somebody's life. If your amen will be louder than your neighbor's amen, your story will end well. Your case will end well. Your story will end well. Your story will end well. Your marriage will end well. Your business will end well. Your business will end well. Your job will end well. Your case will end well. Everyone saying amen. Your story will end well. You will not die now. You will not be buried before your time. You will not lose your children. You will not lose your mind. You will not lose your job. You will get better things. Somebody shout, my story will end well. God, too good, sir. Get connected. Remain connected. To remain connected to God, one, fear him. If you fear God, there are things you will never do in your life. Joseph said, I cannot do this and sin against God. Fear God. If you fear God, me. The last Sunday of December, I was invited somewhere where the incoming governor or whatever, these people that are campaigning now, the major party here, also have some meeting with some men, and they called me to come. That was last Sunday of December. I saw it up. I said, this is the last Sunday of the year. I should have fellowship. They said, no, don't worry, sir. You can just close on time. Anytime 11, just close and you can't rush down. I should rush down. Close in my service. To come and meet somebody. It's not a sin, but it shows irresponsibility on my part. What is it now? It shows irresponsibility on my part. To leave the work of the maker. Now to go and meet somebody. If the timing is different, that's okay. I don't care. If they say I should another time when I'm not busy, but when I should be ministering, if I don't tell you, you will not know. Should I tell you the truth? I can go there and ask somebody to preach. Yes or no? They will preach now, and I will justify myself. But service won't allow me. And like I shared with my pastors, I told them that day I should be some, but I'm not going anywhere. At worst, maybe after the service, after that meeting, they give all of us some envelope of fuel. I'm more than that now. What is it now? If I can't respect God, I'm in trouble. Something's wrong with me. I need the deliverance. If I can't honor God's service, I need deliverance. I'm not going. And I stay. They are, even after this, they are calling. It doesn't matter. Time is still okay. I say, I don't care. There's couples fellowship today. It's the last one for the year. I'm not going. I say, regret what? You only regret when you don't have a vision and a focus. When you know where you are going, you know what God is doing, you regret not. You just say, Lord, help me. I challenge everybody this year, serve. Tell your neighbor, serve. Say again, serve. Serve with your strength. Serve with your money. Serve with your power. Serve with everything you have. Tell somebody again, serve. You know the reason why God said we destroy Egypt and he's going to wipe away the Egyptian and going to destroy their king? Because of service. Moses tell Pharaoh, let my people go that they can serve me. Israel is my first son. Let them come and serve me. If you will not allow me them to come and serve me, I will kill your firstborn. Service make God take over your battle. When you are serving, God take over your case. He take over your battle. Where you can't fight, God begin to fight. Why? You are committed to serve. I bet somebody here, serve this year. Ogunji told us on Tuesday we are meeting here for evangelism. You are not big for that. Be there. On your way home, you see, preach. On any opportunity, serve. Aside when it comes to soul winning, serve, win soul this year. Preach to somebody this year. Tell somebody, your neighbor, your friend, instead of sitting them playing judo, discussing the political issue, preach Jesus to them. Serve. Can you tell your neighbor, serve? I don't know how many dangers I face in my life. The only thing that kept me is service. One day we were traveling to Jebode, Jebulan, whatever, I don't know whether Jebu go Jebode. 3 times there was accident, the car before us. It could have been me. The service kept me. Service preserved lives. I don't know how many arrows have been fired at me. Service kept me. Not too long ago, somebody came here to confess. He met one of our people and said, well, I just want to thank God, though. I just want to thank God, though. And he repeated and said, what's the big deal? He said, thank God for your daddy, oh. Thank God for your daddy, oh. You're not a member, oh. Just thank God, oh. Thank God, oh. He goes like, what's the big deal? He said, if you know what has happened in this area, if you know when they discuss your matter, where they're discussing the church, and your daddy in particular, he said, and you drop into something. He said, but God is on your side. And I laugh. I raise up my hand today. Every one of you that will say amen, wherever evil has been determined against you, in your family house, in your neighborhood, from your village, as your amen thunder 3 times, let fire strike them. I pray again, let fire strike them. Let fire strike them. Look up, service will preserve you, sir. You can't kill a man that is committed to service. You can't bring him down. No matter what happened, his service will be fighting. Because God knows I need this fellow to do something for me, so God will take over the case. Everybody rise on your feet. I continue tomorrow night. Tell your neighbor, serve. Tell your neighbor, serve. Oh my God, tell your neighbor again, serve. Say, neighbor, you are alive for a purpose. Anything you have, everything you have, use them to serve God. Use your strength. Use your voice. Use your hand. Use your intellect. Use your car. Use your potential. Anything you have. Neighbor, God gave you for service. This year, serve. Look up. Do you know why Haman could not kill Mordecai? With all that Haman did, why he could not succeed in service? Haman had everything, but he could not because of service. I remember one thing. One of those days when he came back home, he told his family member, what you want with me? All the things the king have done, but there's a man he doesn't like. They said, go and dig a gallows. The following day when he came back, he told them that, things have changed in my place of work today. Oh. They said, what is it? You not believe there's some problem there today, and somebody did not like my face, blah, 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 blah. The same people that said, dig a gallows yesterday said, if Mordecai is of, talk to me now, if he's of the tribe of the Jew, before whom you are beginning to fail, you will never recover. Those people are dangerous, because they serve God. There's nothing we can do about it. Service is your insurance. And it's because you don't know. It's insurance. Service is your
Destiny insurance. Because you are serving, there's something that could have happened. God said, no, because of this man's service, we can't allow it. Because of this man's gift, we can't allow it. Because of this man's seed, we can't allow it. Because of this man, we cannot. What did the Bible say concerning Cornelius? And then the angel appeared to Cornelius. He said, your prayer and your alms has come before the Lord. Now arise, send somebody to the city, to a particular place. You meet them, Peter. Tell him to, that is breaking protocol. The Jews have nothing to do with this people, but God had to break protocol because somebody was committed to service. Your prayer and your alms have come before God. I challenge everybody here, serve this year. In the chance of God, serve. Everything you see them doing something, do something. Don't just be watching the choir, they don't even sing well. We don't even know how they are singing. God bless you. If you can detect that they don't sing well, if that means you know song, go and join them. No, that means you know song, go and join them. We don't know, this place is always dirty. We don't know they are not cleaning the church very well. We don't even understand. That means you know how to clean the place. Join us. You see, I don't understand. The way we are preaching, our evangelism is not working. That means you know how to do it. Join us. You see, there are so many things we do. You see, we don't know why the AC is not working. We don't know why clinical. That means you have the money. Bring it in. Be part of the thing. Those who are doing it are people like you also. We are not paying them. So you also join. Raise up your hand and say, Father. Oh, I said raise up your hand and say, Father, everything I have will be used to serve you this year. Say it again, Father, everything that I have, I will use to serve you this year. For the Lord, I say, Father, everything that I have will be used to serve you this year. The story of Joseph ended well because of service. All through from the beginning, service. When the father said, go and meet your brothers, go and ask after their welfare, that's service. It's possible to say, Daddy, I can't go. I'm not going. I can't go and check them. It's service. When they sold him, and then eventually the officer of the Potiphar, where Pharaoh bought him, Potiphar, his service, he was serving the house. When they sent him into the prison yard, the head of the prisoner make him to be the leader. Service. When they will call him out to come and interpret the dream of the king also, service. Everything all through his life, service. So service change its level. Service will change your level this year. I share with you a mystery. I am where I am today by the mercy of the Lord because of service. Take it or leave it. That job will leave you one day, or you will leave the job. So every opportunity you are now to serve the Lord, serve. Now that you are there, whatever you can do, serve. Serve, serve, serve. Let service preserve you, sir. And God is not a user of people. God blesses people. Can we lift up our hands? I want you to pray to God. Lord, I receive fresh grace to serve you this year.
You will not fall, you will not fail, you will not stumble. The enemy will not have reason to rejoice.
I receive unction, I receive wisdom, I receive strength, I receive resources. Everything I need to serve this year, I receive.
In the season of new thing, new job, new business, new opportunities, new favor, new grace. In the name of Jesus.
Everything. Mashata yalabayaba. Mele bobo sotala. Maria da 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 gabayaba. Mele bobo shendele boyaba barabu. Ma bobo bobo shita yalabayaba. Mare de 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 de.